Hi everyone, I'm Sandra from ForYourChi.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading for Monday, June 26th through July 1st, 2017. So today's story, I was guided to tell you, we're still on the topic of spirits and the afterlife and ghosts. I'm guided to tell you a story of when I was in my early 20s. I lived by myself, and I had a friend at work, an older gentleman, that had suffered a stroke one evening, and I went to go visit him in the hospital. I wasn't quite sure what happened to him until I got there, but when I got there, it was obvious that the gentleman had a stroke, and everyone at work loved him because he was such a sweet old man, very kind and generous. And I told him that day that everything was going to be fine and that we were going to sneak him in some great food at the hospital the next day, the girls that I worked with. And then I came home, and it was very late by the time I got home, so I was tired and I went to bed. Well, that night, around 3 a.m., my house phone rang, and I was so sort of out of it that I didn't answer the phone, but the answering machine picked up, and no one left a message. They just hung up on the machine. Now that was sort of strange because that didn't normally happen to me, especially at 3 a.m. So I went back to sleep, and I had a dream that the phone ringing was the doctor calling me, telling me that my friend wasn't going to make it. And further, that the reason he wasn't going to make it is because his presence was required elsewhere. So by the time I woke up, it was 6 o'clock in the morning, and it really sort of freaked me out because I've had dreams that have come true, and even more so today. That happens to me all the time. So I tried to call several people that I worked with, but I couldn't get a hold of anyone. So I got there early in the morning. I told everybody about my dream, what had happened, and about an hour later, one of the managers came in, a supervisor, and told everyone to gather around, and told us that our friend had a stroke at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that he was on life support, and that his family was flying in from out of town to pull the plug and say goodbye to him. So at that moment, we were all shocked. Even I was shocked. All my friends were shocked that I had just shared that I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's exactly the same time that my friend had a stroke. So, yes, the spirits can call the phone from the other side. I've heard of many stories after this experience of the same type of thing or similar things, and sometimes there's actually some sort of voice on the other end of the phone. So, don't disregard that. If that happens to you, it's definitely a sign from the other side. They're trying to reach out. They're trying to get in touch with you. So let's take a look and see what cards are for this week. Monday, Tuesday. We have Power. I think we had this card last time. So Power suggests that there's going to be a challenge at the beginning of the week. Now, I have to say that since we've entered into Cancer, which was the 21st of this month, so last week, it felt more emotional than what it has felt, the energetic-wise. It was just sort of overwhelming at times. So here we are again. It's going to be emotionally challenging for you. It's okay. It's a phase. It's going to pass. Don't freak out about it. Don't take it too seriously. This is just a little rough patch that we're all going to have to get through. Not a big deal. We've done it before. We've certainly been through worse, okay? Okay, so let's look at Wednesday, Thursday. Ooh, spiritual union. We haven't had this card before. Okay, so spiritual union is what I call the karmic card, karma. So this means that whatever happens in the middle of the week is meant to happen because it is karmically contracted. Now, for some of you, that may mean that you're going to meet a soulmate. It's that serious, okay? For others of you, it could mean that you go through an experience that's karmically contracted. It's not always 100% good. Sometimes you may feel like something's been taken away from you. However, it is in your best interest because it's all part of your life plan that you agreed to. Sometimes this means that we can come into a source of money, inheritance, something like that. Or sometimes it just means loss, that you've lost a loved one, or that you've lost something else that was not part of your plan. So this is a serious, heavy-duty week so far. Okay, in the midweek. All right, let's see what's news for the weekend. Okay, so here's another toughie. It's like the triple whammy trifecta here. So the end of the week and the weekend truth. So truth means that a situation is sort of coming to a head, and perhaps you've been ignoring it or sweeping it under the rug. So what truth says is that you must finally make a decision to change this situation, to change the outcome, and to change your outcome of it also. So it's not easy to make a huge change, especially when we're talking about our relationships. This could be a dead-end relationship that someone's in, some of you are in, that need to end so that you can bring in somebody new and someone better suited for you, and someone that makes you happy. It could mean changing a dead-end job. If you're tired of the way that things are going at your job and you're ready for a change, then it's finally time to decide to make that change. And the other thing that I'm getting is, for some of you, this relates to your children. So there's a way that you're parenting that you're going to make a choice to decide to change. And this might actually mean reaching out for professional help from a therapist or a counselor or some other sort of medical provider that you haven't done before, that you need to try. Because whatever you have done in the past is not working, and this child needs help, and you need help, and your family needs help. So make sure, if you've been thinking about doing this type of thing, making this change, please let this be your sign. The green light means go, that you need to go ahead and execute that plan, okay? I thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video, please subscribe, please share with your friends if this has helped you. I really appreciate you if you would like a reading. I'm available this week. Please look me up. Send me an email at foryourchi, foryourchi @gmail.com, or like me on Facebook at tarotbyphone.com. Thank you very much. Have a blessed week.